Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the Guild of Dungeoneering. And when we last left off, Angel had valiantly managed to vanquish the Rat King, and add the Rat King's tail to our trophy room. Now with gold in our treasury, you wish you were back in your nice warm room in the guild. Well, you're in the guild right now! Aren't you lucky? So, we have 74 whole gold, with which we can expand the guild. Now we're going to be buying one of the talismans this time. The Talisman of the Crone adds +1 starting hand size in battle for the first 2 fights. It's okay. The Talisman of Heal Aid gives you +1 hit points for the first 2 fights. Also okay. The Talisman of the Trickster, +1 loot choice after your first 2 fights. It's okay. My favourite to start with is the Talisman of the Warrior, +1 to the first physical damage in battle for the first 2 fights. Build. It's just given to us at that point. There's no actual room for it yet. There is a room later, which I believe are the shrines. When you get the shrines, then you get a shrine room. For now, let's go to the shiny little new area we have here.
What's this? There's more? A whole world to explore? Why, there's gold to be found and treasure in store. But what's the point? You're all hit and miss. It's so plain to see. You're not cut out for this.
Oh, we shall see, Mr. Bard. We shall see. Ugh, if I never hear another story about clearing out rats, it won't be too soon. My minions, I mean, employees. Yes, my employees did return with some interesting rumours from the Rat King, though. There was mention of a magic orb, an orb of nosiness. It's exactly the kind of thing I could use to keep an eye on the Ivory League. I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to take them down a peg. The rumours point to more dungeons out in the grasslands. I'll search there first. Ha! What am I saying? I'm not stepping foot in the place. That's what I have chumps for. And if they don't want to do it, there's plenty more who are eager to join the guild. I've also decided that from now on, we'll be known as the Guild of Dungeoneering. Either that or the Guild of the Ivory League of Explorers is stupid. Can't decide which will look better on our letterhead. Probably the former. We have new dungeons, and we shall start with this one. Goblins! Not the game with the 3 eyes. I quite like that game, though. Take out the guards. We have a warrior spirit blessing, an angel once again, ready to fight. Let's go! Aha! We must defeat 4 monsters, and we are immediately presented with a dead end. And none of these creatures have the loner trait. We're actually going to take advantage of that dead end. And this room here. Now, that's a Fountain of Knowledge, which is a positive one, which means your starting hand increases by 2 for the next fight. We want to lure Angel over here. Let's try with a monster. That worked! Watch it indeed. We're out to fight you! Combat! Now this creature is frail, which means incoming physical attacks get +1 damage. We actually want to use the Oi card here, just to get that additional damage. We got the +1 damage from using the Warrior Spirit token. Basically we get a bonus physical point for the Warrior Spirit there. So we're going to try a nice try jump here, because you discarded one of our cards. But the scary spider is not so scary, except the fact that we can't stop that damage. However, for some reason it took 1 damage anyway. Oh, incoming physical attacks get +1 damage, that's why. Even though it was going to get blocked, it still had an extra point of damage. We've pretty much won this fight though, with a bit of overkill. The spiky damage alone killed it. Victory! These are not great items, but we shall take the wooden stool. Something for sitting on! The knowledge card is quite nice. We could actually put 2 monsters here and just not kill any, only kill one actual goblin. Let's do that, shall we? Something to punch! Punch it! Or just hit it over the head with a stool. One or the other. So that fountain card means we get 5 cards in our starting hand, which means we can do things like this right away. Pretty good. Then we just start dealing tons of damage. Warrior Spirit here, and Spiky, to totally destroy this spider. Yeah, to say we have won here is an understatement. Flawless victory! We shall take the mighty twig, for the twig is mightier than the sword! Actually, the sword might be mightier than the... Whoa! Giving us a scorpion right off the get-go here? Yeah. 8 hit points, nature 4, armed 4, feral 4, snap indeed? No. Also, don't attack gnolls just yet. We're quite able to just do it with the monsters here, so let's fight the monsters here. Nothing really scary about a spider right now. We would probably get more loot for fighting tougher monsters, but why fight tougher monsters when we can complete the mission fighting less tough monsters? Because the loot's actually quite valuable. Also, I think this is just a dead spider. Yep. One dead spider. And not really much we can get from it, so we're just gonna basically get the stool. Because fighting this monster will finish this level. So, let us go and fight this monster. The first actual goblin we're fighting. We've left the other 3 guards entirely alone. Some monsters will run after you and will actually chase you. They're nasty monsters. They are nasty monsters. We'll block here. Deal some spiky damage. Goblins have the irritable cards, which makes them rather easy to defeat. There are some later goblins that are much, much nastier. Victory! Gold!
Hurrah, hurrah, a victory! That was so quick you made it look easy. Another happy tale in our short story, if not a little bit violent, and not for the queasy.
We are 1 gold off being able to buy another room in the guild. Angel may very well die here, unless we go to a different place. Like, for instance, a victimless crime. Chests full of treasure. Why not go and explore them? What's the worst that could happen? Oh. They're guarded by some nasty things, that's what could happen. Yep. And there is a Fountain of Decay. We do not want to land in that. So instead, we shall go this way and put a spider in the way. However, it would seem that Angel wanted to go that way. So we're going to have to put a fire imp in the way. You may feel a burning sensation. We actually want to put a lot of rooms around this fire imp, so that it loses a point of health from the Night Owl trait. -1 if surrounded by 5 tiles. Oh, however, it would seem that we are entirely avoiding that completely, and going that way. Should have thought of that. Now we're in trouble. Zombies are nasty. Death 3, Irritable 3, Spooky 3, 9 hit points. This has gone very badly wrong. But if we're lucky, that's very shiny indeed. We might get the chest. I don't think so, though. Oh, I really don't think so. Unless we get really lucky. We might get lucky. We might get lucky. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, we might get lucky here. Look at this. This is fortunate. That's not so fortunate. However, we are still not doing too badly. Oh, unblockable here. It has block 1 damage, but we can deal 1 damage that's unblockable. I don't know why we dealt magic. Oh, from the Fountain of Power. Ah, yes, we had the Fountain of Power, I believe. That meant that when we dealt specific amount of damage, we dealt magic damage as well. Amazingly, we won. The Shimmering Cloak's quite nice. The Mail Coif, no. We are not having that because of the 2 stupidity cards. I think we'll take the Sparkling Headband, to be honest, so that we get that heal. And because we finished that, we got the chest, which has the items in it. We'll take the club. The downside is, we're probably going to head... Yep, we're going to head that way. So what we need to do is we need to put this gnoll in the way, so that we can level up before we fight that nasty bear owl. The bear owl could very well utterly kill us. This has entirely not gone the way we wanted it to. I totally forgot that the Fountain of Power meant you dealt bonus magic damage sometimes. So basically we want to block this blow, which we can with Bash. Fortunately, gnolls have the Fury trait, yeah, which is, you can see there, an extra point of damage. Yeah, not good. So we're going to do 3 points of damage. We're going to use How Do You Like This? That's 3 points of damage. There's 1. We only need to deal, yep, 1 point of damage to successfully kill the gnoll. That was a little touch and go. But now we're level 3. And now we can get things like Tattered Mail, which unfortunately we're going to have to take, unless we take a glyph. Could take a glyph. We need to take the Tattered Mail, because I think bear owls use a lot of physical attacks. We're not going to find it. Could we lure you away? No, a gem will not actually lure you away, which is a pity. So let's see if we can take on a bear owl. I don't think we can. I think the bear owl's going to horribly kill us. Let's find out. That's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose, to start with. Ow! We've lost the warrior spirit ability, so hopefully we're going to win. Fury has not activated yet. Ooh. Repel, however, now's a good time to use it. Fury now has activated. We need to kill very quickly this bear owl, and we're going to use Rekindle for that, to restore some health to ourselves. Now, if successful, here, the bear owl's going to restore 2 health. No thanks. Holy Seal that we believe we got from the headband will block the damage, negating the heal, and restoring 1 health to me, and Fury to him. Which means that with an Oi, we are victorious against the odds. Which is handy, because we can now get a shield, which makes us tenacious. We can't be killed unless we're on 1 hit point. That trait is going to be seen a lot later. And now we open the chest and win! Haha!
Do you have any decency, I wonder? Like the Ivory League of Explorers. Instead you pillage and plunder and rip everything asunder. You're just a reckless bunch of marauders.
I object. We are the Guild of Dungeoneering, a proud guild that, has... Okay, we may have plundered a little, but I prefer... that you... Okay, we may have plundered. We've plundered a lot. But it's for a good cause. For the, okay, it may be for the enrichment of the Guildmaster. Yes, it is for the enrichment of the Guildmaster, but don't tell the guild members. It's a secret. Before we end the video, let's expand the guild some. With a blacksmith's, perhaps, to give us the ability to get these weapons. They're level 2, that's level 1, and these are level 3. You could get that as a potential loot from a level 1 monster, that from a level 2, and these from level 3. We also have the Leatherworker, which has things like the Skull Cap, which is actually a really good card, and the Wolf Pelt. We also have the Woodworker, who has the Crossbow, which is quite good. So is the Heater Shield, and the Fiery Hand Axe? No, just a Hand Axe. And the Curio Shop, which has the peculiar items, like the Troll Femur. Quite a good card, actually. But we shall go with a nice, reliable staple and build the blacksmiths. And we'll put it right here. That doesn't come with a Dungeoneer, but it does come with the chance of better loot. So, when we come back, folks, hopefully we'll be able to go and do another mission and not die horribly. I'm actually quite amazed that Angel's managed to survive. It won't last. Or will it? Dun dun dun! No, it... Enough said indeed. Enough said indeed. I'll catch you then. Later.